What is up, AeginaCraft family? Good morning, welcome to the shop. I need a haircut, I know. I got an appointment for 1 p.m. today, so calm down in the comments. Anyway, as you remember, we started this project a month ago. So what happened here? Let me just catch you guys up. So I had I collected some sand from the beach with little crustaceans in them and some nice interesting stuff, interesting details, as you can see, seashells, yeah, and everything in between. I poured it into a geode mold and I put some blue-ish epoxy over it, right? Now, I made sure that I only went halfway in the mold, right? So this is like texture, this is 3D right now. And the point of this video is that I show you how I avoid having to do flood coat on a geode mold and just make a mess about it. And the TLDR of it is I mix some resin up now and I use surface tension. Sorry, I thought something was coming. So I use surface tension in the mold because epoxy is so thick, you can actually pour over the level of the edge of the mold like this. Thus creates a little bit of a dome effect, and it looks like it's flood coated and sanded neat and all the edges are knocked off without actually you having to do that. I think this was a sentence in English. I'm sure I mixed up some words in there, but I have my happy juice, okay? And yeah, I'm highly caffeinated, so if you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/AeginaCraft. You find the link under in the description of this channel. You don't have to, but if you want to, if you want to support my toxic addiction of coffee, you can do that. Now I need to set up this arm so you can actually see what I'm doing, and I don't have to so you don't have to look at my stupid face and my terrible hairdo. Okay, this is how I look like when I come out under the helmet. So, anyway, let's view over like this, and my phone holder. Please don't stop the recording, thank you. I pressed the power button accidentally. But hey, I'm a professional. I do this for a living, as you know. As you all may know. So, I have noticed that this one in the mold, it's fuller on this end than on this end. And I can deduce that that corner is the lowest corner, so I need to lift that corner up before I put the top coat or second layer of resin on it. So I'm gonna just get my trusty spatula and push it in. Maybe I'm just gonna break it in half and double the thickness to it. It doesn't work with everything, but sometimes you can double the thickness of something when you break it in half. Anyway, let's see. Let me get you a good camera position where I can actually see shit. Should we go lower? Let me just test it. If I go like this, no, let's go like this, and then at the end I'm just gonna take it off from the stand and you can have a look at it. Okay, so what should I use? What kind of resin I have here at home? I have Epoxy Plast from Depot. German brand, they only deliver in Europe, not in any other country, so I can't endorse them or anything because most of you guys are not even from Europe, so you can't get the shit. How much should I mix up? Well, that's a very good question. I always ballpark it, and I just don't give a fuck about it. I'm gonna mix it like, let's say 75 grams. Okay, 50 part A and 25 part B. Whoa, well, 35 part B. Anyway, it's gonna get harder much faster. It's kind of like putting Viagra in it, you know what I mean? This channel is strictly not for children, by the way. Jesus Christ. Here's my coffee. I'm sorry, I had some friends pop in. Again, they see the door open and yeah, they need their bedroom painted. So I need to go to their house with a color swatch and decide what color they want the room and the furniture painted to. It's very sweet of them to think of me to do this. Okay, now I mixed up the resin and I only got a little on me, which is great. Always wear gloves and proper PPE, as I said. Don't be a fucking idiot like I am. And I mixed up way less than I need. And now I need to just... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Do it. I need like 4 times this much. What even was I thinking? Well, anyway, this is AeginaCraft. Okay, so here we just try. Okay, so was it 75 times 4? It's a lot. It's 150, 300 grams. 300 grams. Okay, cool. I can do that. I need 21. So I'm going to do 200. I do 160. And I do 80 because my cup is small. And and the rest of the molds are smaller than the first one, so probably won't need that much. Okay, dokie. Right. Here's my resin. This is my spatula. I just start mixing it. Move the camera. Alright, so I'm just gonna push my chair back and try to look at the molds from their side so that I can see if I'm filling it up to the brim. Okay, that's it. Everything is filled up to the brim. Lovely. Okay. And now I need to make very, very sure. Also, I put the extra resin into my pyramid mold, like so. Okay. Now, I put the pyramid mold aside, and here is the hard situation. Now, if I spray this with alcohol, it could break the surface tension because it could wetten the edge of the mold, and that would create a tunnel where the resin can flow out. If I use a heat gun, that could cause the resin to move over the edge. That would create a funnel and the resin would flow out. So at this point, you just wait and pray so that you don't have any bubbles left in it in the end. That's why you do it in 2 pours, and yeah, not much you can do. Okay, use a heat gun, but you know what? Let me test it. So I just don't make a move it. I just use a blowtorch. Okay, I use the blowtorch. Oh, calm down. Just for a moment, just for a brief moment, I used the blowtorch, and it got rid of the bubbles. Okay, so you can do this with the blowtorch. I was lying. Anyway, let me carefully remove this holder, foam holder, and let me show you from. Can I do it like this and try to zoom in? Can you see it? Like the surface tension on the edges. So that's how I make sure that I don't have to sand down the edges, because there are no sharp edges, and I don't have to flat coat it. I do it in one go. I will, you know what? I will wait for the end of this video, right after I popped it from the mold, so you can have a look at it. I'll see you then. I got a haircut, and it's been about 3 days. I've been doing some artificial grass laying and all that jazz, but I think it's time that the thing I've done. So, like, I literally waited about half an hour to everything quiet down so I can start recording, and now everybody just started moving. Yeah. Can you see it? So that is how I avoided having to do a flat coat over my coasters. Right here. You see him? Oh, look, a bubble. Ah, that happens sometimes. So this way, I don't have to do a flat coat. Sometimes I mess it up, like here. See, still have the edge. I have to sand this down if I want to. But 9 times out of 10, when I'm actually doing it for myself and not for a video, it actually works. Yeah, so you just make sure when you're pouring it that you are using the surface tension as a barrier, you see, and you use it on a level surface, not like I do, because this wasn't level, so this has a lip, and this side is actually properly done. Yeah, you win some, you lose some, that's what I say. Ooh, this is nice. And the biggest one came out really neat too. Anyway, so this is how I do it. This is how I avoid having to have a flat coat over my pieces. And I really hope you guys got something out of this video, because this is basically a hack kind of thing that I tend to use as often as possible, because flat coat is just a mess. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.